A state lawmaker says there was no excuse for what staff members of a state agency did, or rather failed to do. That representative showed up at the state Cosmetology Board meeting after hearing from folks angry about a law that he helped pass last session. The problem was many in the cosmetology industry didn't know about the legislation until after it passed. Consumer investigator Jennifer Krause was at the heated meeting and has more on the fallout.
I've been so mad over this, can't talk.
You might have thought it was already the 4th of July with all the fireworks at the state Cosmetology Board meeting.
This bill is a disaster.
Representatives from more than 3 dozen cosmetology schools across Tennessee showed up to let board members know how concerned and even angry they are about legislation that passed last session.
This would actually make the state of Tennessee have the weakest law, weakest school system in the whole United States.
Turned out board members are just as mad.
I want to know why that we didn't know about this.
Because they didn't know about the legislation as it made its way into law. And if they had, both said they would have done all they could to stop it, or at least fight it. Under the new law, cosmetology students will be able to cut their school time in half by serving as an apprentice in, say, a salon.
Are we kidding? I mean, that will absolutely devastate this industry.
But those in the industry say there are a lot of problems with that. Above all, they fear students won't get the training they need and could end up hurting customers.
They are going to be damaged by this law. They are going to get hurt. There's going to be lawsuits. And the state of Tennessee is going to sit here and scratch their head and understand what in the heck did we do.
Many here blamed lawmakers.
To have people making these laws that have no idea what they're talking about, this makes me mad.
But Representative G.A. Hardaway, who was a co-sponsor of the bill, said he was under the impression that everyone in the industry knew about the bill and supported it. And he said he was absolutely shocked when he learned after the bill passed that they didn't. And Hardaway blasted administrative staff for failing to inform the board.
I cannot imagine you having a staff that's not keeping up with the laws that you are responsible for rulemaking.
But staff members insisted they were just too busy.
The speed at which the legislature works does not really allow me in my position to distribute this to every single person of interest.
There's no excuse.
But it was clear no one here was buying that.
That's the magic of the internet, that you can inform thousands and millions of people with the push of a button in a second.
Now, the law is technically set to take effect next week on July 1st, but students won't be able to take advantage of it until the board comes up with rules for apprenticeships, and students may never get that chance. Kristen, we're hearing the board may take so long to write those rules that in the meantime, the legislature will reconvene and revisit the bill and possibly even repeal it entirely next session.
Well, you can understand why folks were upset, I guess. All right, Jennifer, thank you.